Ladies and gentlemen, hello. It's good to see everybody. I hope everybody has had a good day. Welcome to Turbulent uh, Tuesday. I call it that. It's I just I like catchy little titles just because they're fun. Turbulent Tuesday. All it means is if a person wants to go out there and people they see quite a bit, grab their hand, shake it, say "Welcome to Turbulent Tuesday." They're going to look at you. Some of them are, and think you're nuts, and some of them are going to look at you and go, "Why do you call it that?" Well, we're all going to hit bumps in the road, and it's just like getting on an airplane. You might hit a few bumps, but you'll get there eventually. So it's Turbulent Tuesday. But anyway, I hope everybody's going to have a great show. I hope I'm going to have a great show. I hope y'all enjoy it. We'll run down through here real quick. Frank Stein, Fred, uh, Cam. Let's see. Wheezy, KN, Trudy Huddleston, Chris Gilbert, Mary Freeland, Willard Hall. I've seen Frank Stein in here too, which is AKA. But anyway, Liz Griswold. Hello. Let's see. Tanya Burns, Mary Freeland, Meemaw Patriot. Let's see. Thought I seen somebody say a little cool gamer, and I must have missed them. But if they're in here, hello. I'm not seeing it. So anyway, Spooks Brain, hello. Cool gamer, there you are. Okay, I found you. Sorry about that. I had to go back and look a little bit. And my Creek Squad, hello. I gotta go back and look at my YouTube side because my StreamYard side is way lacking on the chat. Yeah, it's way lacking. Yeah, Mary Freeland, I'd heard that too. Yeah, there's $1 million charged the American people for them to be protected from us. We pay them to protect them from us. Boy, isn't that an oxymoron? Maybe there's just a lot of moron in there. Rocksteady, hello. James Shepard. Oh, Spock. I call him Spook. I apologize. Bill State National, hello. B-Cats, good to see you. I'm going to have to put on my eyeballs so I quit squinting. Hang on, give me just a second. All right. Northern Sounds. How are you? Been a few days since I've seen your name. Anyway, who knows what's going to go on tonight? Hope everybody's hearing me clear. Like I said, my YouTube and my StreamYard are not getting along tonight. On my StreamYard, it says I have 26 people viewing and 74 in the YouTube side. So I don't know what's going on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to refresh my StreamYard side. I'm just going to hit refresh button. So if I lose you all, I will jump right back up with this station or a new one. I hope it doesn't do that to me. But for some reason, this thing is just lagging on my StreamYard side. So I'm going to hit it right now, and let's see what it does. All right. Can everybody hear me now? It'll take just a second. Okay, can you hear me? I hope everybody can hear me. Like I said, rebooted. Tony and Katie, hello. We got Sheila Habner, Thomas Glow. So, okay, good. It's not even showing me my counter now, but that's all right on my StreamYard side. That's all right. I got YouTube for that. Anywho, can't hear. I'm muted. Anti-hat check. How you doing, Anti? Good to see you. Quiltar. Hello, how are you? I've got some things thinking this evening. I don't know if they're going to go through or not. We'll see. We'll see who pops in. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I think I'm lagging still. I don't know what the heck is going on, but StreamYard is just really screwing with me. But hey, we're still here, so that's the main thing. Kim, how you? Yeah, Thomas Squaw. See Margaret Egner. Anti, it's good to see you coming in. Boy, howdy, I may have to refresh one more time because now my chatty is not even working. So I hope everybody can hear me fine. Yeah, this thing's being all screwy with me. I don't know. Worked fine last night. Let me play around here a second and figure out this is going to be acting like it's going to be a hell of a train wreck. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Independent Manny, hello. Playing around here a little bit. There are some of them back. Okay. But still not giving me any new ones. Okay. Well, I'll just wing it for now. Q City Lady, hello. Yeah, I sent an invite out to Butch. Maybe he'll come up. Mr. B's Brain. I did talk to Jay and Tina. They may pop in and say hello and bounce up on the panel with us for a bit. And like I said, and we're gonna fix to do a few little changes that may be fun on the show and give us some more options to talk about. We're gonna visit. I don't want to break anything right now, but I got to talk to a gentleman and see what we can do and see if we can work something out. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Thomas Glow, welcome from the Philippines. Yes, welcome. Let me see if I missed anything over here. Like I said, if anybody's got anything they'd like to say or put out, you're more than welcome to. Like I say, as long as we're polite to the chat and the mods and the panel, and you're pretty good. Like I said, we try not to be rude or crude here, but occasionally somebody says something that maybe not quite. Hang on, someone's texting me something. Thank you, Wheezy. I appreciate that. I really do. Uh, there's nothing wrong with kind words. I want to tell you, y'all are got a lot of nice, kind words. Oh, okay. One of my guests is may not make it back in time, back home in time to get on board, which is, hey, it is what it is. And I'm having a hard time trying to keep up because I'm used to looking at my StreamYard, not my YouTube. I guess I'm going to have to pay attention to my YouTube. Well, thank you, Meemaw Patriot. Appreciate that. Anyway, Bruce, if you're out there lurking, you got anything, bud, jump on in here and let's see what you got. Anybody else back there that's lurking has something they might want to say? I'll have anybody out there that has something they would like to talk about. Like I said, as long as we're respectful for everybody, that's all that's all I ask. It's all right if we disagree. That's one thing. But disrespectful, we can't have. This it's just not worth it. So anyway, but Red, if you'll drop the link, and I'm going to try to reload my StreamYard again. And see if I can get this straightened up because this is aggravating. Well, Thomas Glow, that would be nice. I would not have nothing against that. Okay, we got anti-at Jack. Looks like he's wanting to come up, which is fine with me. Dang it. Pop back in here, anti. Oh, okay. Okay, you dropped it. I see what you got. Now, is this something I can play, or is this something I just need to watch in the background? And then how long is it? It'd be pop back in here and tell me kind of if I can play this or not. It won't get me yanked down. Sorry, I didn't realize you was wanting to just drop me something until after, like I said, I have to look at the wrong damn chat. I don't know why my chat or my ticker won't keep up with the people in here. Got 117 in here and mine's showing, it ain't showing nothing. So I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm trying to look now, but yeah, it's just not letting me do it. Okay, either you're good. How long is it, Anti? Kaiser Sose, hello. Patriot Missile, hello. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. See, I'm not used to looking over here. Wyatt Earp, hello. Let's see. Yeah, Anti, I'd like to know how long it is. If it ain't real long, I'll go ahead and play it. And the worst thing they're going to do is yank me down. And they did that once. That was Saturday's show. That was a good show, too, and I hate to see that, but it is what it is. Nutmeg, hello. Yes, Fox Brain, yes. I knew it was quite a ways different. Anyway, Donna R, hello. Now, there's a lot of great people in here. Thank y'all. I appreciate that. Like I said, I didn't have a whole lot. I thought I might have a few guests, but some of them got hung up. Like I said, I think Jay and Tina, if they get done with their dinner early enough, they're going to try to pop in. Okay, yeah, I'll wait till on my own then. Yeah, it seems like that might be best if I wait on my own to watch that one, and then either cut it or if I think it's something everybody would love to see, then I'll go ahead and play it. I know the Second Amendment is very important to a lot of people. I watched one today about the balloons. He was a brigadier general or colonel out of the Air Force. I do believe it was brigadier colonel out of the Air Force that was talking about the balloons. And he said they had been tracked from when they started to when they was taken down. Somehow, the Pentagon, Mr. Potato Head said shoot it down whenever or as soon as you could. And Pentagon says, no, will not. Has to clear American soil before we take it down. And then there was all these rumors about Sidewinders or some kind of missile taking it down. Well, I'm real sorry, but they don't put off enough heat signature to blow it up. And it was taken down instead of blowed up. So that tells you that it was just probably a 20 millimeter gun off the front of a plane that popped a little hole through it. Sent it drifting towards the ground. So, yeah, I think a lot of it's just a bunch of BS, to be honest with you. Did it happen? Quite possibly. They waited for it to go all the way, halfway through the United States and then back out to the coast. And then it gets popped over water, which I understand. I have not seen that, Wheezy. Liz can't watch, it's too infuriating. Let's see. Just trying to keep up. Sorry. Like I said, I'm kind of lost without my show moving over here to where I can concentrate. But anyway. Hey, B-Dog. That's B, like boy, not D. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I do have a question. If y'all would please help me out a little bit and give me a thumbs up for the ones that's here all the time and enjoy the show. Helps me reach out to people and let people know better when I'm on. And once again, it is free. It doesn't hurt anybody. Let's see. Big cats makes them sick just to even look at Biden. Yeah, every once in a while I go watch something stupid he has to say or read about it just because I want to know what ignorance he's putting out there now, you know? And something that's going on here. I don't know what my stuff's doing now. Cindy Fuller, hello. Rose Young, hello. Did Devil Dog slip in here? I didn't see Devil Dog. Let me go back and look over here. Hope I didn't mention Devil Dog, but if I did, hello. Yeah, it is amazing, Mary. And I don't think they're asleep. I think they're just not willing to accept what's going on. Okay, Liz. No, that's fine. Auntie Will, hello. Good to see you. Well, I'm having a fit over here. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm having a fit on my end. Hopefully, it don't start messing with the show. Just doing all kinds of crazy crap. So I may have to. If I could get somebody up here to help me a minute, I could probably. Well, yeah, I could leave the studio, leave the stream up, and just reboot. As long as I don't cancel the show, and then they could entertain you for just a few minutes while I get my show rebooted. And maybe that'll catch everything up. But I'm just waiting for somebody to pop in and hang out for a bit. Eating a brownie and having a drink. I don't guess there's anything wrong with that. Anyway, yeah, it's been there's Devil Dog. There he is. There he is. Yeah, once somebody comes up, I'll bounce out and reboot so I can get my stuff cut off because man, this is a pain in the butt. Running the show isn't easy anyway. You were Beetlejuice. Yeah. Griswold was saying hi to you, and it was B Dog, not D Dog. And I said, D Dog, did I miss him? And everybody, he was Beetlejuice. Your name was said enough, you bounced in. Yeah, there's D Dog and B Dog. Hell yeah. Tacos here today. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm real careful with tacos I eat. When there's some of them I've got a hold of, they're nothing but a grease bucket and a gut bomb ready to happen, and I try to steer clear of them. B Dog, I get a lot of D Dog mail. All good. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't mind making my own. I don't mind that a bit. I know how to strain the grease off the meat. Yes, Wheezy. D Dog does know his stuff. He is spot on. Everything he showed me, I can't. I want to tell you, I went and looked, and he's spot on. Meemaw Patriot. That's funny. I wouldn't want to see it. That's one taco I would not. Now that you talk about a gut bomb waiting to happen, that would be it. Hey, T Muckin. Yeah, that's a good question, Red. Did D-Dog hoist up a new flag? Went it to 32 that he was going to hoist up? Taco Cat, spelled backwards. Taco Cat. It's kind of like Mom and Wow, right? Robert Lawrence, hello. Good to see you. We just got her flag up, but it's Canadian. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's something else, Liz. I would not want to see. Dress Jill in Dancing Pelosi's outfit. Now, you talking about Paul or you talking about Nancy? Yeah, I'm just not used to this reading this all off the other screen and have to pay attention to it. Yeah, it's 32. Okay, that's why I thought you the one you was putting up. Yep. That's a cool looking flag. It really was. What'd you show? Was it last night you showed that one? Yeah, there you go. You should get a USA flag. You're with us all the way. Ain't nothing wrong with that. A palindrome. Is that what they call that one? Palindrome? Oh, Justin. How are you? Okay, yeah, it was the after show. Okay. Yeah, that's why I couldn't remember if it was right at the end or if it was in our backstage. So, okay. Well, T. Muckham, we've been hoping for that ever since he took office, but it's not worked so well yet. Carol Z, hello. Tomorrow will be the 20 star. Okay, cool. Hey, D Dog, if you wouldn't mind, would you jump up here and show some of your flags? That'd give me a few minutes to bounce down and reboot so my StreamYard will catch back up. And man, this is a pain in the butt trying to. Only thing is working on my StreamYard is basically my mic. Can't get anything else to go. I can't get my ticker to work. My chat ain't moving. And anyway, D Dog, if you got a minute to bounce up here and you give me just a few minutes while you show your flags, I can get rebooted here. And everything looked real fine until the show started, and then all of a sudden it just quit running. Oh, you're busy for about an hour. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was hoping it'd kick back in, but I don't know. I have no clue what's going on. Like I said, this George RB3, hello. Yeah, this may be a train wreck tonight. Like I said, with nothing working the way it's supposed to. All right. No, that's fine. Hey, there's Bruce. There he is. I kind of figured you was back there lurking a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, had some traffic on my radio about to finish up here, so I hope it don't bug you too bad and everything. We have a deal every Tuesday night on my ham side and everything.
Right. No, you're good. Chris McGrath, hello. No, I'm having a hell of a time with my StreamYard. It does not. I can't get my counter to come up to show me how many people's in the room, and my chat quit. Oh, shortly after it started. I got enough to get probably 2 pages of chat in, and then it just quit. I mean, I can see all the ones prior, but I can't see none after.
Okay. Yeah, I watched a little blip from, I forget what it was. It's one of those kind of catch-all channels that we've had a major outage on the internet here in the States today.
Really?
3 o'clock, it was United States. Nothing in Canada. United States, South America, Western Europe and stuff. Major blackout, basically, is the best way I can put it, or down detector and everything, and everything like that. So I think it's better. I haven't had any trouble today. But
Okay.
the kind of center of the United States looked like there was a little gap there between. It was mostly the populated, major cities
Yes.
and stuff. OKC,
Correct.
New York, Houston, et cetera, et cetera. That's where the outages were. But where we were at, the map wasn't that detailed, but you could tell where we live, it wasn't hardly bothering us at all.
Right.
Because I've been on it today. I've had 2 appointments today that I needed to make. I did all of it on Zoom today and didn't have any trouble at all. So, but that's what's going on.
Good deal. Would you be against watching the show for a minute while I reboot? I'll have to bounce off reboot, but the show will stay up.
No, go right ahead. That's kind of one reason why I got up here. I had to take care of my little incidentals here, but go for it and see if it fixes your problem. We'll figure something out.
Because it's giving me all kinds of fit, and I'm scared it's giving me kind of. Yeah, I'm scared it's going to go out and just drop the whole damn show.
Yeah.
And this is the first time this ever happened. So let me, if you'll take care of the chat and just kind of keep them entertained for a second, I'll be back just as soon as it'll let me.
Okay, let me do some reading here and we'll see what happens anyway. Go for it, Shane.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You bet. So hope everybody's doing well tonight and everything. I was telling Shane I'm a ham radio operator and we have a check-in deal from all over Southwest Kansas here on Tuesday nights and everything. So I got checked in and out of that one and then came over here and see what we're doing and everything. But it's good to see you all in here. That's awesome. And I hope Shane can get straightened out and things like that. So we'll see what happens anyway. So anybody got anything they want to add or anything tonight that we might chit chat about on certain things and all of that? And also my understanding, what little bit I read about the balloon fiasco, is they showed a CGI deal or like a video game of it, but the balloon itself kind of wasn't hit. They shot the package itself, the payload, is my understanding from two different sources that I've seen. So there's something up somewhere and everything. So who knows on what's going on, but I thought I'd throw that out there to see if anybody wanted to comment. Yeah, my chat ain't working or moving on StreamYard either. Now I can see it. I went back to YouTube and everything to see what's happening here and things. So working better, Shane.
Well, that's what I'm looking at now.
I had to come over to YouTube to see the chat. It froze on me too.
Yeah, I'm trying to see how far it's lagging, or if it's going to move. My counter isn't up, but I don't know what's going on with that. But
last time stamp on StreamYard for me 7:14.
Okay.
And now I'm at 7:39 on YouTube, so it's still moving along like it's supposed to on the YouTube side.
Right. Yeah. My YouTube side's working great.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm hung up a little bit. Can't tell.
Yeah. Team Muckin, feedback. Haven't really been out to the country or anything to take a look at that or anything like that. So have to take a look here one of these days when I get out and about some again. I understand you're down around central Kansas. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm not sure where he's from. And yeah, I'm having trouble with my StreamYard. Yes. Like I said, my chat won't move, and the won't give me my counter. So
yeah, still 7:14
on
on mine. My StreamYard. So there's something up somewhere. It ain't you, Shane.
Yeah, I think it's StreamYard, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think that's it too.
Yeah, it almost has to be.
Yeah, Team Mulkin, yeah, you're down there around Sedgwick and stuff and everything. Yeah, that's Sedgwick County and all of that. So, yeah, I understand that. I lived down there 6 years back in the late 80s, early 90s and stuff. So I'm all too familiar with that part of the state at times down there on what I did.
Okay.
About like you, Shane, I went to the big city for a while and couldn't wait to get back to the country.
Oh my God. Yeah, I went down there. I moved down there to Oklahoma City, and I played that game for about a year and a half, and that was about all. I got used to the traffic. I used to driving in it.
Yeah.
It's just there's that many people, and everybody's trying to be something they're not, and I just got sick of it.
Yeah.
That's not the way I'm going to run my life. I like to be friendly to people. I like to be, and I'm so used to waving at everybody, and everybody's looking at you like you're friggin' nuts. You lost your marble.
Yeah.
I'm from the country. We wave at everybody because, if we don't know them, they're either neighbors or from right down the street, so we just wave at everybody.
Oh, yeah. The way I was indoctrinated down there, everybody gets what they want at somebody else's expense, and screw you. I'm looking out for me, number one, and that's it. You don't matter. And I can't do that myself.
Well, I go into these little local bars and grills some days after work to get me a snack and have a drink after work. It's a long day. I'd get off at 6, 7 o'clock in the evening from being there from 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I was tired. So I'd have a drink and eat some lunch. And I seen these guys, there's a couple of them. They seem like decent people and sitting there in suits and ties.
Yeah.
So I started talking. I said, "What do you do?" And one of them works at J.C. Penney's as a salesman, and he's in a suit and tie like a freaking lawyer. And I'm thinking, "You're joking, right?"
Yeah, that's
I
the way
thought he
the
was a
dress
lawyer.
code. That's the way the dress code is at them places. I
The-
was in there for a while.
It's one of those deals. They always say dress for success. Okay, I kind of get that, but
When you can't relate to the people you're waiting on, it's intimidating, and
yeah.
and they're all thinking they just want my money and stuff. And he's probably about like you and me, good old boys, and do the right thing all the time. But it's the perception of what it is, I
Oh,
guess.
and some of the ones I talk to are just they're just arrogant POSs. I'm sorry. Some of them are just now. I
Yeah,
have run into one or two that are great people, but everybody out there is just backstabbing and ready to hog tie you, throw you down, and take what's yours. And now it's theirs.
take advantage of you at your
Yeah.
expense and not even think twice about it. And the hell with you.
Mm-hmm.
When we
Yeah.
come back,
It
when we
was
come
silly.
back to visit and stuff, you know how zoom, 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 everybody drives it,
Oh yeah.
Oklahoma City, Wichita, and get out here in your own territory and stuff, going to visit family and stuff. My wife's family at the time was in Dodge City, and it was more laid back than anything. But after you've been down there for quite a while and come back out here, it's like, hurry up, get out of my way. I got somewhere I need to be and
Yeah.
everything. And then you forget where you come from. And at that moment, say, hey, they're doing what they've always done out here. Chill out, buddy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is like everybody's in a hurry to get nowhere, basically, and it just made. Yeah, it got frustrating me being down there, and I was never so happy to be back home and relax, get out of the hustle and bustle of the wannabes. And I understand, you get up there and everybody has a general perspective of who they think you should be, and they listen.
Yeah.
So, I just don't. Justin, probably not tonight. Let's try it tomorrow night because I'm probably going to shut down here in about 15 minutes. I got to do some work on my computer, it sounds like, looks like.
Yeah, T Muck, and that's the way to be down there around that big city and stuff. Make them work around you and everything. I know that ain't what they want, but got to take a stand and start somewhere.
Well, if you can have a peaceful farm in the middle of a city, by God, get her did.
Yep.
As long as the crime's low and, you know.
Yeah, things have just changed too much over the years in all places, not just the big cities. It's been everywhere.
Yeah, and I've seen lots of places that wouldn't sell it to cities, and they grew around them. And I've seen some of them be very successful, and I've seen some of them get bullied out of their own home just due to the violence and crime and crap that comes with it. After 10, 15 years, they say at first it wasn't bad, and it made some conveniences. But then they try to regulate how you do your farming. Then they regulate, well, you're in city limits now. So now you got to follow city code. And it's like, no, I didn't ask you to buy the land around me. You did it. But they annex you in, and it's eminent, what they call it, eminent domain or some crap.
Yeah, eminent domain. They take one from you and just barely give you.
Yeah, they take something from you, and the only thing they give you is a big old rod right in the yahoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit, and sorry for my language, but it is.
Oh yeah. Now the neighborhood we lived in down there in Wichita before I got divorced and stuff, we had a gaming arcade about a half a mile from my house across one of the major drags down there, and guy come up and seen the light on above my sink, and he beat on the door, just hollered at the top of his lungs, help, and all of that. And it's one of the few times I've answered my door with a firearm and everything. And after I let him in, I mean, this kid was scared to death. He was white, and a car went by out there with like 6 to 8 guys in it looking for him. And I tell you what, if they would have stopped in front of my house and put anything out that window, I'd have emptied that magazine on that car.
No, absolutely.
I wasn't going to play around with that. And finally got him. Well, what it was, something happened. They had a little scuffle in there, and they knew what car he drove. They went out and trashed his car with knives and hammers and stuff is what they did.
Oh, wow.
And it scared the crap out of this kid because he just knew he was going to be next.
Wow.
And everything. But it was bad. But that's the only time I've really, any of the places I've lived, I've answered the door with a 9M in my hand.
Yeah, I normally don't. That's why I got side windows, which is a good, but it's also a negative.
Yeah.
You know, they call them window lights or some crap like that, but it's the windows down the side of your door. And I can usually tell the way my steps, my 2 sets of steps come up, I can see most generally who's coming up. And I also, all the vehicles I know that come around all the time, I know who they are, and they don't even knock half the time. They just come in, which is fine. That's just how we do. You know, they just come on in. If I'm sleeping in late, you know, they just come in the door. And, hey, yep, well, I am now.
That's the way it is with the female friend up here.
Yeah.
That I've got. She's trying to quit smoking, and my cigarettes are out there by my front door. And she comes in and checks on me and gets a cigarette. You know, she kind of keeps an eye on me to make sure I'm all right. And I don't lock the door because if something happens to me, I don't want them knocking my door frame out to get into me.
Absolutely.
They can just come on in and do what they need to do and everything like that.
Yep, that's it. That's it.
But no, she comes in and everything. I told her she didn't need to knock anymore. Just come in, and if I'm asleep or something, just make sure my chest is moving and all that. And,
make sure I'm not blue.
I can get a cigarette and come back and later and check on me, and she usually does and everything. So that's kind of the relationship we got there. And she's had a couple strokes, and she's wearing a pacemaker too and everything. And I help her with her checkbook and stuff. Her strokes have done a little bit to her where she ain't like she used to be. And I help her with her checkbook and everything else and all that. I've got it on computer where we can look at it anytime we want. And she don't even have internet over there. She don't know what she's doing with internet or anything like that. So, and it's just something we fell into. I've known her 40 some years and everything. We run at each other our younger years in Dodge when we run around up there and everything. She dated a best friend of mine, but she don't remember it with her memory and stuff from the strokes. But I thought she was a cute little bug. She still is. And everything, but that's about as far as it's going to go there.
Yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is. It's.
There's time.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's times I'm a proxy husband and stuff on a few things and all of that, but I enjoy it and everything. Still makes me feel like I'm worth something anyway with what all's going on with me and what I've been going through.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. A person's got to make sure he feels he's got his self-worth too.
Yeah.
And that's just all there is to it.
Some of the things I'm telling her, she don't want to hear it or anything. And she's been scammed pretty good once out of Facebook pretending to, being a sweetheart to her and everything else. And they start wanting this, and this, and she's falling for it. Starts out with gift cards. And this other guy she stumbled across or starting to go with gift cards now, and then graduated to a credit card. Then the end of it, when I finally got it through to her that she got scammed, was an iPhone that got sent over to Nigeria.
Wow.
Because
Wow.
I got the same sugar compliments from that same picture that she's got with this guy she's been talking to for about 3 months now.
Aha.
And things, and thought I was a woman.
Okay.
So I told her that today. She didn't like what I had to say at all. She says, "You seem like you don't want me talking to nobody, like I'm jealous." You know, she didn't have to say that many words, but I'm not jealous. I promised her daughters and everything that I was going to look out for her and everything else and all of that. But I said, you can do what you want to do. But I'm just telling you, it's going to graduate into this, this, and this, and you're not going to like it after what happened last time.
Yep.
And swears up and down it ain't going to happen to her again, but she's already being set up, and if she don't want to listen to me, it's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you've done all you can. Now it's on her. And then they're embarrassed to come back and say you was right most of the time. So now they're enemies, and it is sad how people are. I'm not too big to say shit. I was wrong.
Yeah.
I oops that one up. I'm not too
Yeah.
big to do that one.
Yeah. The
But there's a
deal,
lot of people out there that won't do that.
yeah. The deal they do with people like this is they just keep putting it on and putting it on, gaining more and more trust and everything, and you're gullible and you like what they're saying, makes you feel good, and they go farther deep in there, and when it's all said and done, they're dropped like a hot potato and they broke their victim's heart.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the main thing is,
That's what I told her. He's going to break your heart like that last one did to you.
oh, absolutely. And it happens, and it's sad. But it's hard not to protect yourself, much less protect somebody else.
Yeah, I just
And
tell
that's
her
a fact of life. I mean,
I
if you
just
go
tell
ask
her,
somebody for advice, either listen to it or don't ask.
yeah,
Because sometimes an outsider can see the issue, like just like having a show. Sometimes an outsider that sits on the backside in the chat every day can see
yeah,
what's going wrong with the show quicker than the people that's running because they're so busy running it. And the
yeah,
people that's totally involved with somebody else, like you saying, in a relationship, they get so wound up in the relationship thinking, well, that's just, a little, yeah, that's something they do something wrong. And the other one's going, well, and they make excuses for it. And if they'd have listened to the original person, that should have been a red flag, but the people never see it.
the
So,
way it
yeah,
is,
yeah,
the way
yeah.
it
And
is, way it is right now with her is she supposedly it was his birthday here the other day, and she felt obligated, I guess, to get him a gift card for a birthday since he's somewhere else, and they're just going through hangouts, Google Hangouts and stuff, and she finally figured out because I really knew how to do it, but you take a picture of the card and the PIN number and send it to them, and that's number one you was on the hook for, a minor little deal. It seems like a good thing, for a birthday present, but it's going to get worse
mm-hmm.
is what it amounts to. And I told her that the other day, she asked me if I would, take a picture of that and send it to him and all that. And I said, I'd rather not be part of that now.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
I have been before till I figured out what these people were doing to her. And I'm not going to be a part of it, even if it is to make her mad and she wastes her money on this stuff and can't get it to him. At least she's still got it where she can get her money back instead of, sending a picture and the PIN number and everything and being out that money that way.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, that ain't, trust me, it's been, yeah, it's a bad deal to get into something like that. I try not to get involved in people's personal stuff. If they need advice, they come over and they talk to me all the time. I'll give them the best advice I can, but I try not to I don't want to get involved in anybody's financial dealings that way. I may give them sound or try to give them sound advice on what I would do with my money if it was mine, and then they can either take it or throw it out the window when they leave. I don't care. I just
Yeah,
give them what I do, and if that don't work for you, then so be it. That's not your cup of tea. Great.
the one before this, she ended up taking a picture of her driver's license and everything and sending to them and everything else. They ended up getting an iPhone in her name and
Wow.
a credit card in her name and everything. And they finally figured out the people with the credit card was fraud, but I haven't told her this yet, which, like I say, on certain things, she has no clue on, and using Credit Karma and stuff. She's wondering why her credit score went down. It's because AT&T put the credit or the phone bill on her credit record and everything. And I just played dumb. I wasn't going to tell her or anything like that. She don't need that to start with, and you can't change it because they've heard anything and everything from anybody and everybody on why they don't owe a bill, and they're just going to think we're full of shit. And
Absolutely.
if you approach them with it and all of that, so it's just a lost cause because I'm not gonna be a part of it again. I was before with the first guy till I figured out what was going on what he was doing, and then I kind of slowly withdrew, and then it wasn't but a week later somebody else had her on the hook.
Wow. Sounds like she needs to stay off that YouTube scene and or that wherever stream. Sound like she needs to stay off them
Yeah,
places.
it's Facebook. They go fishing is what they do, and you
Yeah.
figure they send out 1,000 sweet talking messages
Yep. And one falls for it out of every thousand, guaranteed.
or more.
Yep. That's the average number is 1,000. One out of every 1,000. They say 1 to 7.
Yeah, and they get them people on the hook and everything and keep graduating. Sure, it varies on what they get each time they do it, but they're always doing something. There's a never ending lot of people out there and everything that are going to do something, and because it makes them feel good and everything instead of using your head, on what they're wanting to do. And both of us are on Social Security, and they could care less if
Oh
we're
yeah,
on.
they don't care who they hurt.
No.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a crime. It's a crime,
So I've
and it
warned
needs to be
I've
reported.
warned her, so we're going to see where this goes and everything. Which
Well, if she keeps involved in it, maybe you need to take the step up. If you truly know it's a crime that's going on, maybe you need to report it for her and just don't tell her. At least they'll look into it, and if it is a crime, they'll shut it down and she don't get hurt. But if it is if it's not, then it's just innocent and it'll keep going, which is fine. But at
yeah,
least that way you'll know, and you don't ever have to say a word.
she I figured out how to take the picture today. She found the camera, so I played around with it and learned how to put the picture in the message, who she's talking to. But she's going to be the one that does it. I ain't going to take the picture. She's been trying to talk me into taking the picture and sending it. I go, nope, I ain't going to be a part of that.
Yeah,
And
but no,
everything. That's up to you. You
no,
know,
because that'll fall back on you. That's it just makes you complicit to it.
yeah.
And there ain't no sense in getting complacent about that. By
I'm
no means.
gonna have to go look up her granddaughter and stuff because she's been bugging her granddaughter to do the thing she's wanting me to do, and her granddaughter couldn't figure it out, or she did, but she wasn't gonna do it, so she might have wised up too to try to fool grandma. And don't know what happened because I told her they'll update these dadgum apps on these phones and stuff, and where you used to using something, they move it on you. You don't know where the hell it went.
Oh, absolutely. No.
That's what I tried to tell her. I says it used to be right here, but it ain't here now, so I don't know what the hell to do. And my brain ain't working too good right now for me to figure it out.
Yeah, it's amazing how much crap they can get on you. Trust me.
Yeah,
We always talk about, we're talking, in person, let's say on the phone, and I turned my computer on, and whatever we was talking about, I said, yeah, I need to try to find this, and this. And
Yep.
we get on the computer, and what's the first, and the computer, the mic, the camera, everything's on. What's the first thing that pops up when you hit YouTube?
Yep.
And I'm not saying it's YouTube. I'm just saying it's the internet or on the internet. Google anything, and the first thing that pops up is what you was thinking about or talking about.
I went and
I
got me.
was thinking about a show the other day in my mind. I hadn't seen it in a long time, and I'll be go to hell if that wasn't one of the movies that popped up on my YouTube stream. And I ain't kidding. That was yesterday or the day before. I'm thinking, okay, now they can read our friggin' minds. What the hell is going on here? Because now it's only happened once. Maybe it was just coincidence. But I know, when we talk about things on phones, next thing you know, it's popping up all over your computer if you're sitting in front of your computer anywhere within the voice's reach.
Yeah. I bought some VSP vision insurance 2 or 3 weeks ago, and seems like that for a while that was the main advertisement every time I went to check my Facebook.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Is what it was and everything. So that's just gathering information all over, and it's too late to stop it. I hate to say that, but it's too late to stop it.
Oh no, and I understand that.
But it's just an inconvenience to us, and it's like the other scenario I was talking about with Dorothy. They don't care whether you're on Social Security or $1 million and everything. They just don't care. They're going to get what they can get and write you off.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I understand that.
So,
all right. Well, I think, Bruce, I'm going to shut this thing down. Like I said, I got to do some work on this, and it may be StreamYard side. I don't know what the hell is going on, but it's making it very hard on me.
Yeah, StreamYard is still setting at 7:14 p.m. on the chat with me too. So, but
yeah, there's something wrong.
Yeah, YouTube's are working fine.
Yeah.
8:04 right now on what Red just typed in is BCats and things. So it's working.
Yep.
And everything. So yeah, I'll go ahead and shut her down. I'm gonna do the recon mission on our enemy here. See what he's gonna lie about here pretty quick after they get rid of the accolades and all that. Let him start talking.
Okay. All right. Well, it sounds good. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry I cut it short tonight, but I'm not comfortable with this. Like I said, I like it being a little more fluid, and this thing is not working. It's really hard on me to keep up with everything, and it's very distracting. When you got this kind of a distraction, it's hard to keep focused. So, and I apologize, but maybe I can have it. Maybe either me or StreamYard will have it fixed by tomorrow, and we will hit it tomorrow and see where that leads.
Streamlab technical difficulties rose its ugly head.
Is that what it says?
No, that's what I just said. I just made it up.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for the evening. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for showing up. I'm going to cut this, and we'll see you all tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central. You all have a good evening.
Okay, good evening. Much love, and God bless everybody, chatting everybody. Thanks for being here, guys. We really appreciate it. God bless and take care. Have a wonderful night.
See y'all.
Bye.